everyone, EnigmaCoinCollector here. It's time for one of my favorite types of coin hunts of all time. It's time for a nickel hunt. Now, it's been a while since we've done a nickel hunt, but you know what? I'm really optimistic. I've got the new Rob Finds Treasure nickel mat here. We're going to be looking for older Jeffersons, key dates, semi-key dates. Silver War nickels would be awesome. Buffaloes, varieties, heirs, foreigns, basically anything cool, unique, and interesting we're going to be bringing you in for. Now, I've got my May box here from my usual bank, and we do have circulated nickels. Now, I'm hoping to do a one box hunt this time, so I'm hoping this is a really solid box, but if not, we'll marry it with a second box. So let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll bring you in on the first find. Roll number 3 is going to have our first find for us. It's going to be a 1949 Jefferson, minted in Philadelphia. Next roll number 4, and we're going to have a 1948. And this one is also minted in Philadelphia. Roll 7 is going to give us our first foreign, and it usually is the case that it's from Canada. 2000, we add it to the board. Next roll, and we've got our oldest find of the box so far. We've got a 1940 nickel, and that has a mint mark, and it's a San Francisco. Very cool to see an older Jefferson with a mint mark. Roll number 10 is going to have our first 50s find. It's a little bit dirty, but that is most certainly a 1954 minted in Denver. Roll 11, and we have a 1958 minted in Denver. Just laid out roll number 13, and we've got a few finds, I think. One for sure. It's going to be another Canadian. This time it's a 1998, and I think I see, yep, a few more older edges, a 52 Denver. And just want to check on a couple more. That's just a 62. Yeah, if there's anything else, I'll just bring it back in. Just laid out the next roll number 14, I believe, and I saw, I'll bring it up here to the camera, a 46 edge pop out, and then I saw that edge pop out. That is going to be a Buffalo nickel. So let's do the 46 first. 46 Philly. Man, seeing a Buffalo nickel edge pop out has got to be really exciting. One of the most exciting things coin roll hunting. It's going to be Philadelphia, no mint mark, in decent condition. And we've got a date, 1937 P Buffalo nickel. That is in really nice shape. I will absolutely take that. And we are on the board with a Buffalo. Next roll, and I think we've got two, possibly more finds. We've got another Canadian. 89, so they are getting older. I'm going to put those over there now that I have moved them. And then another 46 popped out, a 46 Philadelphia. Second one of the box, and then, oh, yep, looks like we're going to have a third find. A 1956, minted in Denver. So 3 finds in one roll. I think we're in a little bit of a hot streak because I just laid the next roll down, and I have what I think has got to be a Silver War nickel. I didn't see it by the edge, but flattening it down, it's just got that silver patina with the wear. Oh, yeah. That is a worn war nickel for sure. I really like the toning on this. Check this out. Philadelphia minted. 1942. That's a year you don't usually see. That's a transition year. They minted nickels that year, as well as Silver War nickels. So that is really cool to see that date and mint come up. 1942 P Silver War nickel. Next roll, we've got another find, and it's just a one in the 50s. It's going to be a 1953 minted in Philadelphia. It's been a while. We're on roll number 24. We've got another foreign to show, again from our friends up north, Canada, 1994, and not that one, but this one. It's a 1957 minted in Denver that we're going to add to the board. Roll 30 is going to have a few finds for us. I think I see 3 as the roll lies. First up, we've got our next foreign, again from Canada, 1984. And then next find, going to be a 1958. Get that in focus, 58, out of Philadelphia. First one of those. And then near the back of the roll, I think that's going to be it. No, 4 finds. We've got a 1940 out of Philadelphia, and then another 1958. So quite the roll here. 58 Denver. Roll number 35. It's been a while. I guess not, but we've got our next find. It's a 1957 out of Denver. Next roll, next find. We've got a slightly worn 1948 out of Philadelphia. We'll add it to the board right there. Next roll, we've got our next find yet again, a what looks to be polished 1952 out of Denver. Roll 38, and we have back-to-back finds, both from the 50s. The first one's a 1959 Denver, and then right following it is a 1952 again, out of Denver again. Roll 41, and we've got a 1946 worn from Philadelphia. Roll 43 is going to have a few oldies for us. You see a 57 Denver, a 10-year-old or 47 Philly, so not the Denver. And then I think we've got a couple more. Yep. 1951 Philadelphia. And this coin looks old. Another 1951 Denver. Just laid out roll number 44, and out popped a second-year Jefferson, 1939. If we have a mint mark, we are going to have a key date. No mint mark Philadelphia. Is it the DDO? Of course it isn't, but it's our first Jefferson in the 30s. Happy to have it. We will take it. Same roll, and we get to add this 1957 Denver, fourth one of the box. Roll 45, we've got a very worn 1940, and I think that's going to be an S, and it is 1940S. And do we have any others? Yep, 1952 Philly. Roll number 48 has a few finds, I believe. I just found this 1957 Denver. And then we've got some older coins up here. Yep, we've got a 54 Denver as well. Roll 49 had an ender, 1959 out of Philly. So if roll 50 doesn't have any finds, we'll be doing a recap. Otherwise, I'll bring on those finds in roll 50. Roll number 50 did have a find. We've got another 50s, 1954 out of Denver. So the 50s in this box really outdid themselves, which is a little bit unusual because in my boxes, usually the 40s are the ones with more finds between the 40s and the 50s. Let me just go down through this real quick. I will double check because I'm going really fast. Just checking to see if we've got any others. All right, time for a recap. Well, here we are at the end of that hunt, and it was a pretty nice hunt, to be fair. I mean, take a look at this. 59.5 points. Total number of finds and quality of finds, definitely way up there. Way up there. On par with my boxes, but you can see the last box we had was just 47 points. So it was a pretty solid box all in all. Star finds are going to be that 1937 P Buffalo and the 1942p Silver War nickel. I did go through and check for all the errors and varieties, the overmint marks, the DDRs, the DDOs, and all of the 40s and 50s. Nothing to be had there. We had the 5 foreigns, and then this really nice 1968S, which I'm going to try to see if I can upgrade in my book. So all in all, a very productive hunt. I know it was just a one-box hunt, but I hope you enjoyed hanging out and coming along for this ride. It was a really cool hunt, and I hope you had fun doing it with me. Remember, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to click subscribe. I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you got something to say, leave it in the comments below. And remember, it's always a mystery until you crack open those rolls and you find out what you got on the inside. Thanks for taking the time to watch, everyone. I'll catch you on the next one.